Alrighty, y'all. Look at Joe's Retro World. Right here is the original Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis. This is the port that we got back in 1993 from Arena. They made other games, and but this was one that was one of my favorites. That's why I had to actually get the hard copy, and I was lucky enough to find this for 50 bucks. A friend of mine at work gave it to me. I did a video showing, just how clean it was. I just cleaned it up a little bit, because it just had a little dust from being on the shelf. That was about it. But when we got this game, it was awesome, y'all. It was awesome. I loved it. You played it. And the Sega Genesis version was that one that was controversial because you could put a code in and you're able to do the fatalities and then have blood. Yeah, that was really cool. Friends would come over like, oh man, let's play with the blood and put it in, and and it was really nice. It really was cool to have that back in the day. I'm playing it over here, but this is a different version, y'all, because a few years ago we had a ROM hack of it, and I did a video of it. It was back in 21. I did a video, and by the time I did a video about it, it already had been out for a little bit. So it's been out since then, and it's the Mortal Kombat Arcade Edition. And it was a ROM hack that you were able to go and patch it to your original copy, if you had a copy of it already. And they played on a Mega EverDrive, because that's where I got it back here. I got a original Model 1 with a Mega EverDrive where I just put my ROM, that after I already, put the spice in the hack. But there was a new version that just recently came out in 2025. And that is the version you see here. I know it doesn't look really good because the camera, it's hard to pick up CRT TVs. You got to focus it just right. But this is the enhanced version. This is a 2.20, I believe, version of this ROM hack. The first one was, of course, version 1.0, but this is version 2.2, I believe. So I'll leave a description of all that, a link to it, where you can go to their GitHub and read everything that they did, because the original arcade edition was already awesome. It already has some major upgrades to where it was really as close as you could possibly get, to the original arcade game without having to go and literally remake the whole game, because it was just patches. It was just upgrades that he went through the code and added a lot of stuff and fixed a lot of bugs. So that version was already really, really fun, but somebody else went and took that version and made it even better. I mean, even better. They made the graphics look way sharper. A lot of the outlines and the colors, there was some gradings, that little sprites that weren't supposed to be there due to the the code and the way you had to overlay your sprites and stuff. But yeah, they went and cleaned it up. The menu screen, the animations in the background, the voices. I believe the music was fixed also a little bit. I'm not too sure. But there was a whole list. There's a lot, and I'll put some on the screen so you can see it. But yeah, go and try it. We're gonna go play a little bit just so you can see how pretty it looks and everything. I'll try to play as good as I could. I'm not very good at it. I went and I practiced, but I'm gonna try my best, y'all. So, but I appreciate y'all. If y'all ain't ever been to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, like the video, because it does help, with my revenue. That's the only way I get paid is through video views. I don't have no Patreon or nothing, but if you like it, you can also hit that super thanks. Hit that super thanks and donate whatever amount you want to donate, and that goes directly to me to help me the channel. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and move this camera around and turn this up. I'm using my Ikigami TM2090RH master monitor. It's a color monitor, as you see here. But yeah, it has this great pull-out little table so I can adjust the picture, everything. I can center it, expand it, move it, all that beautiful stuff. But then I'm using a Roland M812C computer speakers. Goes perfectly with it. They're shielded. They're designed for a computer system, but it's really easy just to hook it up. I don't have stereo sound right now because I don't have my AV cord hooked up to the first in the front of the Model 1. I need to hook that up to my HD Retrovision cables. But yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. So let's go check it out. Alrighty, y'all. Before we get to the video, I just wanted to explain how I set up my camera. Now, I am using my regular 2020 Galaxy A32 cell phone. I'm using on the full HD 1080p 60 frames per second settings on the camera phone. Yeah, just a regular cell phone. It's an old one too. And what I do is I allow for the brightest screen to pop up on my video game, just like this right here, the screen. And then I try to focus by tapping the screen and then adjust the exposure so that the glow that we are used to with our CRT, it doesn't overpower the camera lens, because it's gonna want to show like a hazy film from the light. And then what helps also is to have a light behind you, above you, and I have 3 100-watt equivalent what are these? These are cool bulbs. So they give off like a bluish tone, and that helps in the background to adjust your camera. Once you do that, then you can go ahead and start recording, you know, if you like, or lock it in place like I do with my cell phone. But if you don't hurry up and record, it'll turn off. So once you do get your camera set up, you can leave it like this, but then you'll have a glare from the light itself. As you can see somewhere up here, you can see the little glare. But once you want to start to record real nicely, you can just go ahead and turn that background light off, and the camera will actually work and hold that perfect. So now you're seeing everything really, really nice, just like I would in person. As you can see, the screen is off right here. You can see some black bars on this end, but you don't see it on this end on the right. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust that real quick. And then always you can just skip to the game. Let me see, what is it? My width? No, not my width. I want to do the horizontal centering and move it over. There we go. Position just right. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna put the volume at 2.5. And we're gonna play some game. Appreciate y'all patience. I'd like to just set everything up. So this is part of the menu that he made sharper and clearer with better pictures. This is another menu that he went ahead and cleared up all these people's portraits to make them look like they do in actual arcade with the sound. The other guy that originally had made the sound better, but he actually fixed it, I think, more. And the new guy cleared all this up right here also. It looks really good, y'all. Yeah, that had to suck back in the day when you used to just spam them. They try to block, and they still take damage. So remember the fatality. Sorry about that, y'all.
Rayden wins.
The animation in the back has been cleaned up also for various levels.
Rayden wins.
Yeah, Rayden was my favorite and to play. Can't believe I can't remember his fatality. Oh damn! I got panicked, y'all. I panicked. Alright, we're gonna win this and then we're gonna go home. Finish them. Alrighty, y'all. I just wanted to show you a little gameplay. Nothing fancy. I appreciate y'all sticking around. I appreciate all the love and the likes and the comments. Continue to support me just by saying hello. Alright, until next time. Peace and much love from Joe's Retro World, y'all.